Hey guys, so this is the barbell hip thrust. It's a major glute exercise. First thing before we start is obviously we want to set a bench up that's stable, it's not going to move anywhere. Barbell in front. We want a pad, or sometimes gyms have pads that you can wrap around the bar. If they don't, you can use a towel, just so you've got some protection there for your hips when the bar's placed on it. And also, if you have one, a little mini band to put around the knees. So pushing your knees out into that band is one of the functions of the glutes. So pushing the knees out like we do in our squats and our deadlifts, we're going to be doing here, but having the band on there, extra resistance for the glutes to target in this exercise. So Beth's going to place the pad on her hips. She's going to bring the barbell over her hips. We want our feet just outside hip width apart. They don't have to be too wide, but just outside hip width, kind of a little bit further apart than a deadlift. She's going to bring her feet there. We want our shins 90 degrees to the ground, perpendicular to the ground again. That's where the glutes are most prominent. So she's going to squeeze up, shoulders back on the bench. She'll slide her feet forward a bit to go, so yeah, shins are 90 degrees, perfect. She's going to push her knees out into the band. Now this is the most important part. We want to really zip our ribs down to our hips, so we don't want to be arching our lower back as we go down. Like you see on Instagram, where people are just trying to accentuate their bum, the lower back's working there, not the glutes. So zip the hips down. I say ribs down to hips, crunch the abs on hard like you're doing a sit-up, and hold that position for the whole movement. Perfect, squeezing up. Perfect. So she doesn't arch her back on the way up or throw her chest out. I say chest down, hips up. So chest down, hips up, push the knees out into the band. That's it. And again, chest down, hips up, push the knees out into the band, squeezing the glutes hard at the top. And that's a hip thrust.